Hello, my beautiful Virgo friends. Welcome back to my channel, Sonia Spiritual Empath. Thank you for joining me. I feel very, very blessed to be able to reach out to all you wonderful people that take the time out of your day to share in my spirituality, in my positive energy, and in my belief that there's something to be shared in every day. I would like to thank you for believing in me and in all your likes, shares, and subscribes. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for joining my blessed community. I am here today to do the Virgo January 2020 reading. Yes, my friends, we're embarking on a new decade. I'm very, very pumped. There's so much positive energy moving forward. We've all done the work, the internal work, the self-love. And if you are on that spiritual path, there's a lot to look forward to. Just a reminder that my readings are of a general nature. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. And particularly, please have fun with this. This is meant with positive vibes only, love and light. That's what I want everybody to feel. Walk away from my channel and feel lighter. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so some of you Virgos have been feeling really great in the recent past. You're starting off with the sun. The sun is vitality. The sun is, you feel pretty secure and comfortable in your life, in your career, in your relationships, in your family. There's a sense of vitality and success. And as well, the sun illuminates the truths of the matter. So with that, the next card that I had for you is the King of Cups. The King of Cups is a very, very strong, emotionally balanced, mature energy. You could be male or female and have the King energy. And you're very protective of your heart. The King energy is very strong and cautious with his emotions and is very loving and compassionate, but is not very quick to make a decision, not hasty in his decisions. So you enjoy to keep things at a certain level until you really feel confident to share those cups of love or energy with the people surrounding you. The other card that I got was the Four of Pentacles. So this tells me that, according to these other cards, that this could be a karmic relationship or karmic career. You're holding on very tightly to the outcome of this situation. You're content and you don't want to rock the boat. So you're holding very, very tightly to those coins and to the situation because this is where your comfort zone is. But it could be creating a stagnation and an imbalance in your relationships or in your family because things need to progress. Their growth is what brings you forward, and stagnation makes you plateau. And then there's other people involved in this situation. So I feel that you're needing to figure out how to move on with this situation and make some changes for growth. Okay, your following card in the present standing is the Ten of Wands. This is coming out of your burdens. This is dropping those wands. There's been many things that were uncertain and that they're needing to come to light. This is reflective of, it could be a relationship, a current relationship, a karmic relationship that you need to make some changes in, and you're struggling to carry all of these burdens. It's time to speak the truth and make some decisions, and you will have such a sense of relief because there seems to have been some conflicts. These wands indicate that there have been some conflicts, but you've been covering them up very well as the King of Cups and with the sun shining because you've been staying status quo, but there's a need for some changes so that you can move forward and grow and create this. This does not mean that you need to break up with a partner. This means that you could stay with a current partner or current job, but you need to create some growth. You need to make some changes. And from what I see in your next card, it's the Magician. So you're manifesting some desires From as above, so below. I'm tongue-tied. This is very strong, strong manifestation energy that you are really digging deep, and you want to create some changes that will bring your desires to life. And it's a time for communication. It's a time to communicate. It's a time to express what you feel, what you want, what your desires are, and see if you can find a common ground in your job, in your careers, in your family, in your relationships with your loved ones. There's time to really express all your desires so that you can find movement. And then we have the the Three of Wands. Discussions. There's a lot of discussions happening. So Virgos, I feel that you are moving forward. You've come out of this stagnation and have decided that you do want to make some changes, and that you're ready. You're ready to have these discussions, and you're ready for a successful outcome from these discussions. You know, sometimes we really have to be vulnerable. And the King of Cups will not act in a vulnerable state until he is ready, until he really feels certain. But when you're stagnating and there's a possibility that things are not going forward, or they're not going to be successful, then you have to really decide, do I want this? Don't I want this? And you got to make some changes, because you don't want to lose something because you're stagnant. You need to make the changes that bring you forward in life. And if that means losing, then that's fine. But doing nothing, that brings you nowhere. Okay, so in the near future, you have the Queen of Pentacles. That is positive changes. You could be discussing lots of things, new careers, marriages, relationships, children. This also signifies a lot of good energy in your marriage, sex, lots of great things that can happen, just not in haste. Sometimes the Queen of Pentacles can be hasty, but as I see your reading, I don't think you act in haste. But sometimes we can get caught up with a situation and make a few quick decisions. But because the energy is feeling good, you've had the discussions with your partner, your career, you've had the discussions, there are some plans being put into place that are geared towards success. So this is very positive energy for you. As well, you have the Seven of Cups. Those are all the manifestations that you've made. You've manifested, you've discussed, you're on the road. And these are all your options. These are all the decisions that you have a choice to make from. And they're all what you've wanted and desired. And you're just needing to decide which way forward. Which cup do I want to put my energy into? Which cup is going to fill me up so I can come to the 10 of Cups? Because the dream is to have the 10 of Cups fulfillment for everyone. Because when you get to the 10 of Cups, everybody is happy. Here you're making your choices. You're making some decisions according to all of the manifestations that you've made. And in your final card, you have the Seven of Wands. This is also about career, lots of movement. And there's negotiations and discussions. And they may be difficult at times, but you're confident. See that guy holding that wand? You're confident that you are going to work hard and get the outcome that you want. There's a lot of decisions that you've had to make. There's a lot of changes that you've been working on, because you want to maintain the sun energy. You want to be happy. Your ultimate goal is to have fulfillment and to feel secure in your energy, secure in your career, in your relationships, in your family. And a few changes needed to be made because you needed to release some of these burdens. These burdens could also have been things from the past, things from when you're growing up, things from previous relationships, from previous jobs that you've just carried with you throughout this. And it's made you cautious, but almost stagnant. And you've decided that you're ready to move forward. You've dropped those burdens and you're manifesting and you're making the plans and you're making your decisions and you're choosing the options that's best for you. The one that resonates best with your heart. And no matter how much work or difficulty that it takes, you are up to the challenge to overcome any obstacle because you want fulfillment, you want success, and you want to feel at peace with your decisions. Well, feels like a really energetic, intense energy. And it's a great way to start the year. I've also pulled 2 oracle cards, one from my Whispers of Love oracle and one from the Angel Tarot. And the first card that I pulled was be willing to express love to receive love. I honestly don't understand how I pulled these cards and they all resonate. I think it's just really divinely guided, even how I picked the cards. So yes, Virgo, you have to let go of the vulnerability. Being vulnerable and letting go of vulnerabilities is sometimes difficult, but you have to be willing to express your love. That's how it works. If you can give it out, you'll get it right back. And not to fear, not to be afraid, because if it's coming from your heart and it's authentic, have no fear. And your other card that I got from my Angel Tarot is the Page of Fire, which is the Page of Wands. Exciting new endeavors. Use your originality and ingenuity. So this could also reflect in your career. There's changes happening, things of positive changes. Use your ingenuity and your originality, and don't be afraid to move forward because there's a lot of positive energy surrounding you. I want to thank you all for joining me today. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful new year, and I look forward to seeing you all in February. I would love to hear what's going on in your lives. I would do the reading, but I don't know the details. It could play out in so many different ways. So if you want to leave a comment or contact me at my email, that will be in the description box below, and we can have a chat or a consultation. And I hope you all have a happy new year. Namaste.